There was movement at the station, for the word had passed around that the colt from Old Regret had got away and had joined the wild bush horses. He was worth £1,000. So all the cracks had gathered to the fray. All the tried and noted riders from the stations near and far had mustered at the homestead overnight. For the bushmen love hard riding where the wild bush horses are, and the stock horse snuffs the battle with delight. There was Harrison, who made his pile when Pardon won the cup, the old man with his hair as white as snow. The few could ride beside him when his blood was fairly up. He would go wherever horse and man could go. And Clancy of the Overflow came down to lend a hand. No better horseman ever held the reins. For never horse could throw him while the saddle girth would stand. He learnt to ride while droving on the plains. And one was there a stripling on a small but weedy beast. He was something like a racehorse, undersized. 3 parts Timor pony, 1 part thoroughbred at least, as such are by mountain horsemen prized. He was hard and tough and wiry, just the sort that won't say die. There is courage in his quick, impatient tread, and he bore the badge of gameness in his quick and fiery eye, and the proud and lofty carriage of his head. But still so slight and weedy, one would doubt his power to stay, and the old man said, "That horse'll never do, son. For a long and tiring gallop, you'd better stop away. These hills are far too rough for such as you." So he sat, sad and wistful. Only Clancy stood his friend. "I think we ought to let him come," he said. "I'll warrant he'll be with us when he's needed at the end, for both he and his horse are mountain bred. He hails from Snowy River up by Kostiuszko's side, where the hills are twice as steep and twice as rough, and the horse's hoof strikes firelight from the horse every stride, and the man that holds his own is good enough. And the Snowy River riders on the mountains make their home, where the river runs those giant hills between. I've never seen such horsemen since I first began to roam, but I've never seen such horsemen."
But your group is special beyond belief. So
Dreaming Helmers fighting back. Lockett in over the outside. Lockett, Dente. On the outside, Kahawati, and almost persuaded has won the Tumut Cup from Kahawati.
I think we're very privileged to have been able to have the last week to spend it away from our families, doing pretty simple things that are pretty satisfying, but generally unattainable in our normal day-to-day life. And thanks to Goat and to Al for arranging all this, and for everyone for taking the effort to actually get here. It's been a great week.
I'd have to say spending time with the Sheriff of Brindabella and his band of merry men over the last 5 days has kicked 2025 off to a great start. Highlights have got to be Brian and I had wanted to drive or walk McLeod Spur, and we managed to do it twice. Got to love that. Fishing wasn't the best. Fishermen probably wasn't the best. Company was great. Wine was remarkable. Nobody was left hungry, and we had a great day at the races. All up, thanks very much.
A most enjoyable week, meeting new friends and associates for the future. A wonderful experience seeing historical and nation building projects like the Snowy Hydro. Always been a childhood dream to get out and see those sorts of things and understand more about what's happening in regional areas of Australia that we don't get to see. And the preserved bushland of the national parks here are just something unbelievable. And the drive along the Long Plain, I don't think I'll do anything like that again or have experienced something as great as that so far. Great weekend, guys. Thank you for making it enjoyable, and thank you for tolerating all the sarcasm and the jokes along the way. Had a great time. Thanks.
Hey, how many great friends have made this week? Never realised Brian was such an ideas man and had no consideration for spreadsheets. But we had a great time. Do it again very soon, hopefully.
What a great, nearly a week with a bunch of great fellas. Some of the highlights have been, hanging out at Goat's Farm. Certainly the night up at Kurubrai with Fran and Pete was absolutely fantastic. That night in that homestead. The 4-wheel drive trip up the bush, pushed our vehicles to the limit, which was fantastic. And then, of course, getting here to Talbingo and Yarrangambilly and whatever. But for me, the highlight was, first of all, hanging out with 4 of my greatest friends and making new friends. The opportunity to sit in a car and talk to them for hours and get to know them. I think the other thing, sort of reflecting, that came out of it, as we get older, we get a lot more tolerant, and I don't think anyone really was worried about anything went wrong. It was a typical goat adventure. Something will go wrong, but we'll fix the bloody thing.
Well, it's Sunday morning and feel a little bit shaggy, but had an absolutely awesome time with a bunch of great guys. A couple of guys I'd never met. Fantastic to meet some new guys, some company with guys I've known for well over 50 years. So what a mixture. We had an absolutely fantastic day and a long day for us old blokes, but it's been sensational, and really look forward to doing it again. And the horse races, don't go to the horse races that often, but it was a great entertaining day and everyone behaved themselves. Look forward to doing it again.
Well, here we are in beautiful Talbingo, Sunday morning after a marvellous, what's just a short of a week with great mates, new mates, old mates. Brian, you've outdone yourself. Some memorable events, some first-time events for me, but really what it's been about is just comradeship and good people, good food, and good companionship. Thanks to everyone, and thank you, Dave.
What a fantastic time this has been. Unbelievable. This pushed 4-wheel drive vehicles to the absolute limit. And what an experience for meeting new friends, and sharing time with existing friends, and yeah, just fantastic. Enjoyed the weekend and hope to do it again in the near future.
Well, this is as close as you can get to I'm a celebrity, get out of here. We're the intruders. We came in late, but all I can say is we met great celebrities, and it was fantastic, a great weekend, and great experiences and great new friends. Thanks, guys, and thanks, Woody.
Thank you, Woody. Thanks for organising this. Yeah, it's door-to-door service. Dave's dropped us off and Woody's picked us up at, when was that? Friday afternoon. So yeah, met fantastic people and experiences that we wouldn't normally get had it not been for all the hospitality of all you guys from Canberra and surrounds. So thanks very much, and we'll definitely be back.
See you guys.
See ya.